Hello guys, it's NautoAce. This will be a follow-up on my thoughts on the closed beta of Jump Force. The closed beta one, not the open one. By the time this recording coming on, I think it's already been passed. So for people who finally got to play the open beta, they added 2 new characters, Kenshiro and Rurouni Kenshin. So I mean, they still offer the same thing, but yeah. So of course the game's gonna come out within a month. So the question basically people are wondering, since this game is sort of catered to the West, it's using the Unreal Engine, that the gimmick is real world reality meets shonen world, will this game be dubbed? And sadly to say, and it's been confirmed thanks to comicbook.com, that yes, if you look at the title and the graphics, that is, Jump Force will not have English dub. So in the past I kind of mentioned this on my some English dub topic video, that I wouldn't be surprised if Jump Force wouldn't have an English dub because of the release date. It was February 2019. I actually replied to Now Combated by the Another Twist saying, so does that mean there's no English dub? Of course there was no saying about it. But yeah, according to comicbook.com, that there will not have English dub. I mean, even I think to some extent the voice of Vegeta, aka Christopher Sabat, which is one of the good voice, actually kind of had an inkling about it. And it's really not surprised particularly for this game. You kind of cater to the West, but the one thing that you don't want to basically put that you could probably cater more to the West is English dub. But, you know, it's kind of sucks, but again, to some extent, I hate to say this, but I can understand why, especially for Jump Force. If you bought Victory Star J Star Victory, I forget the title. It was another Shonen Jump game, an All-Star. That one didn't have also English dub. But if you notice, the sale for the game was really poor, whether it's in Japan or not. So that's really something new about this? No. So I want to extend this to not just confirming about that Jump Force will not have English dub. I mean, apparently they probably had planned from the get-go to not even plan to English dub because of the release date. And if it's worldwide, then yeah, I can understand. So the gist of why sometimes games don't have English dub, basically most common 2 factor is money and then time. But still, I just don't understand really. And now people, I'm not the only one, they always been wondering, every time Bandai Namco does a anime type game, unless the title calls Dragon Fighter or Dragon Fighter Z, but Dragon Ball the franchise or Naruto franchise, any other anime type video game, One Piece, Deadly 17, Sword Art Online, Clover, Black Clover, My Hero Academia, there's no dub. I really don't understand. Namco Bandai, what's the deal with this? Don't you want more sale? Don't you want people who love the anime, who love the Funimation dub, this dub, whatever dub, to flock into the game, even if it's, you know, mediocre? I mean, I don't understand. Is this going to be always a mentality? Well, at least we're releasing the game, so you should be happy, guys. Like, I don't understand that, really, seriously. I mean, in the case with Jump Force, I guess it's sort of far-fetched because since a lot of the characters are based from multiple franchise, so how you gonna do it? I mean, like I said, Naruto is probably was voiced in Bamzoom, Funimation, Dragon Ball Z, Super, whatever you call it, One Piece, My Hero Academia, Black Clover. Yeah, it's Funimation, but you know, you can see it. I mean, heck, for some of them, like Rurouni Kenshin, that's already old. Yu Yu Hakusho, whatever after that one. Or let's see what else. Maybe I guess City Hunter and Fist of the North Star. I mean, the case with Fist of the North Star, just look at the Yakuza Fist of the North Star. They just had some people do it. You got like the voice of Ragnar, Patrick Say's doing, what's his name, Ryo, and then for Toki, familiar voice, he does Kisame or better yet, that one deadly sin, one of the 10 Commandments. He did the voice and you know, yeah, that guy, the voice is famous, and I mean, Kenshiro, whatever. I mean, another question, does it have to be the same person? Does it have to be exact person? Unless it's within the contract, I guess. And second, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just theorizing. I'm just, you know, I'm hearing rumors. I mean, there's probably rumor that has something to do with Funimation or this. Maybe there's a thing about union versus non-union voice acting. I mean, I know there's a lot more than we said about how this voice acting rule is. It's not just easy peasy. Sometimes company has to be union. They can't do non-union or whatever. I mean, I'm gonna just put it in here because it's kind of ticked me off a bit. Nintendo, Square Enix, you need to really grow up, figure something out. Why is it that it's great that Mark and Roy finally have English voice, because thanks to Fire Emblem Heroes and Fire Emblem Warriors? But why in the blue hay that Cloud and Smash Brother is still in Japanese? Even so, in Dissidia, Steve Burton's the voice of Cloud, has an English voice, and Final Fantasy VII Remake demo, he's an English voice, but yet you can't land the guy, Steve Burton, on Smash Brother. And yes, before someone say, well, there's more than meets the eye, yes, I read this on the internet. Square Enix only allow them if it's a union, I think. And Nintendo apparently is non-union. So apparently Square Enix wants Steve Burton to be credited on the end credit, which I think I seen the credit. Again, I don't understand a lot of this bull crap. But there's like some agreement for here, for crying out loud. It's freaking ridiculous for some of this. Like, really? You got an English voice for Cloud, but he's not in Smash Brother because union versus non-union crap? Oh, jeez, man. Don't you want more money? Oh, wait, no. Nope. Chris Pratt conspiracy, I think it has to be on play for this one because there's more than meets the eye. Alright, sorry for that ramble, but it kind of annoyed me a bit. Like I said, I don't understand why anime, I mean, Namco Bandai, can you be transparent with this? Or is it one of those, quote unquote, well, it's undisclosure, we can't really say anything about it because of legal issue? I mean, a good example for this is, believe it or not, is Exceed with the Seren Kagura. I mean, believe it or not, I read this in a forum from 2014. Tom, who works at Exceed, said that, believe it or not, the Seren Kagura Elite Versus, the one that's like a sequel to Burst Renewal. By the way, Sony, screw you with your censorship, different story there. That they were going to consider that game to actually have English dub, but then somewhere down the line they decided not to for undisclosure reason that they can't mention it. Again, what is that? Why is it not transparent? Is it some legal business issue, for crying out loud? And you know the sad part is, believe it or not, you know the sad part in this one is, on Twitter I was following Funimation and they're doing the simul dub on the latest and Kagura anime based on the game, or it's in the game's anime, I don't even know. And they did this market that put a jab on Sony and Exceed. I mean, nothing personal to Exceed. You guys did better localization than NIS America. Oh, and with their Trail of Cold Steel reference there, part 3, you know. NIS America doing the localization. Oh, please, man. Purple Heart, please help me with this. So anyway, what I'm trying to say here is, trying to be funny there, is that Funimation trying to do a jab, believe it or not, that basically said, hey, guess what? We just have the latest episode on the new Seren Kagura anime. And not only that, there will be one, uncensored, which is they're jabbing on Sony for their stupidity. And then to exit, believe it or not, oh, and also, quote unquote, dub. So if Funimation is trying to poking fun, let's just say that, to Sony and Exceed, then I don't think it has something to do with, in the case with Seren Kagura, I don't think it has something to do with Funimation not allowing it. I mean, If the anime can be dubbed, why in the Blu-ray cannot be the games also? I mean, I'm a bit baffled. And Namco Bandai, I'm more a bit baffled that unless the title has the word Naruto Dragon Ball, why in the Blu-ray you can't even do dub? I mean, great. I mean, thank you for doing for your original IP. God Eater 3 has dual language now. Because I know God Eater 2 only had English, which, whatever, I don't give a shit. It had English dub, but what do you want me to say? Code Vein has English dub. Ace Combat 7 has English dub. Dot Hack has English dub. Soul Calibur has English dub. Tekken has native language in their country. So Harada, I mean, come on, man. Full English dub with Tekken 7, for the love of God, please. But when it comes to anime games, nope. License game, nope. Unless it's Dragon Ball, unless it's Naruto, no can do. This undisclosed legal issue, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, I really just don't understand this. So, but the bottom line is kind of disappointing a bit. But in the case with Jump Force, it kind of was as expected. We're just gonna be, but like it's gonna be like way too difficult. I mean, does it really have to be the actual person? Does it have to be the actual Deku, the actual Asta voice? I mean, again, you tell me, because I'm not really knowledgeable about this voice thing, this business about voices. Why can't Kyle Herbert voice as Deku? Okay, that's gonna be weird after listening to that. But you know what I get is that for some people, yeah, they probably prefer the actual voice from the anime. But sometimes when it's better than nothing. Mighty Number 9 quote there. I know. At least just have someone. I mean, just something that kind of makes sense. I mean, I'm just saying there, but I don't know, man. I mean, at least, like I said, what Sega listen to the fan with Judgment or English dub. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle has English dub. Again, Central Fiction and the latest Guilty Gear Xrd, because they want the game to be released. They trying to cater to the competitor and get a different start there. But at least with Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, they listen. Yeah, I mean, I can think of more that people listen, but well, I mean, the game's not gonna be bad. I said the game is good, and again, thank you for the closed beta code Namco Bandai, but just because, I'm grateful for that one, it doesn't mean that I'm always agreeing with all what your decision, especially with non-dub on your anime type games. So, yeah. I don't know, man, but the games are probably going to be good. But hopefully, again, like I said, a paid dub, or you know what, do a Kickstarter. Maybe people will throw more money in if they want to support the game, at least they'll enjoy it with English dub. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You just have to wait and see. And, am I going to get the game? Maybe, maybe not. So, yep. With that, I'll see you guys later.